every box after that is another 5 stars, basically another 10,000 beans. So if you see somebody on 4 boxes, that's 50,000 beans because they first had to get 10K to get to 5 stars. And then when you see one box, that's 20,000 total because you had to get the first 10K for the 5 stars. Then you need
Okay.
another 10K for one box, another 10K to get to the second box. So 2 boxes, 30,000, 8 boxes, 90,000. So that's just like 5 stars and then 5 stars again. And then you got to get another 5 stars. For most people, getting 5 stars is really fucking hard. So this would be a great day for a lot of broadcasters like me. Shit, fuck, I'll just be begging to get to fucking 5 stars at this point. So if
So
you get a
every
that's
day
decent.
those stars. I mean, every day that changes.
So at 1 o'clock in the morning PST, the day starts over, everybody back on zero again.
Ah.
So when the time changes in the fall, it'll be midnight PST. So 3 in the morning for you East Coast time. Right now it's 4 a.m. So if you stream late at night, you can start your day. Well, all right, y'all, the time that started over, we back on zero. Let's run it up. Well, I ain't trying to sit on zero. And then you wake up the next day and you're already
Okay, because
got.
I realized this morning I was like, yesterday it said 5, and then this morning it said 0. So I'm like, why did it do that? But now it say 5 again, so I was kind of confused.
Yeah, because they gave you 12,000, almost 13,000 beans today so far. So
Okay.
yeah, every day we start over again on the stars. So yeah, just I know you're like a good talker, but don't forget to stop, pause. Hey y'all, by the way, we still trying to get to my first box. Let's run it up. Pause, you know.
Let me tell you something. My admins, they so dope. Even they do it, and so when they fly across the screen, that's their way of reminding me, shut the hell up and say this.
Giving them too much for free. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
my admins,
if
they're
y'all
real good. They'll let me talk for a little while, then they'll shoot it across the screen, and I know them telling me shut the hell up.
Because the thing is, people get distracted. They'll be so into what you're saying that they forget all the fact, like about the fact that this is your job. So you
Yeah.
got to remind them. And like when people ask you to follow them back, don't feel bad if you want them to gift you first. And I'll explain it because they be like, "Damn, so you a gold digger, huh? I can't get no follow unless I spend money, huh? You just like the rest of them." And I'm like, "Lo, listen, I didn't ask you to come in here. You came in here. You found me. You see me. You hear my voice. You feel my energy. I don't know you from Jim James, Paul, and Tyrone. That's what I'm
Right.
like. You stranger to me. But if you give me gifts, then you'll be a supporter. You won't be a stranger no more. Doesn't that make sense?" And they'd be like, "Well, yeah, I feel what you're saying." Like, yeah, I haven't. What's the point in following you if I don't know I want to watch you on live? You know, that's the only point that people follow people who they want to watch on live. Now,
That's
if you don't go live, you should at least be giving me gifts for me to follow you. Like, why I want to share my live with you if you just come through and don't even give shit? You don't know us, Pretty Hustler, but you hear her, you see her. She giving you a lot more than what you giving her, unless you giving her gifts. Okay, doesn't that make sense? Like you have a reason to come over here and watch her. She ain't got no reason to come watch you.
she
Until
said we
you
don't know y'all
till you give her some gifts. So like I used to charge 99 Macy's for a follow back. That was dumb as hell. Like if you look at my followers, I'm following over 6,000 people. That was stupid. Now I'm too lazy to go back and unfollow everybody. So now I do 999 beans. It's a choice to give dead ass. This is a free app. You don't have to give nothing, but don't ask her for shit. If you're not giving her shit, don't ask for shit. Don't ask for no follow back. Don't ask her to play a certain song. Don't ask her what the song is that she playing. Don't ask for shit. Just enjoy because you watching for free, basically. Because hey, this is a job, and I know people say all the time, "Go get a real job." Those are the flops. People who come on here and don't make no money, they say, "Oh, go get a real job." Y'all are flops. It's a motherfucking job. Y'all pay for y'all Netflix, pay to watch Argan. I'm sorry, Blazy. Anyway, I'm giving her a training, and I'm trying to tell her what it is.
Yeah.
Don't let these people manipulate you. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we got it.
okay. So down in the 3 bars, there's a lot. You don't gotta demand gifts. What I'm saying, don't ask me for shit if you ain't giving me shit. You can sit here and watch. I'll talk back to you and everything. But she read all the comments, whether y'all get to her or not. A lot of broadcasters on here are super fucking stingy, and they'll ignore you if you ain't got no fan badge. And she don't do that, and I don't either. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my ring light. So down on the 3 bars, if you are lagging and people tell you you're freezing up, just hit that HD button. So go ahead and press it now under the 3 bars in HD. So
Okay.
you'll see you got it zoomed in a little bit. It doesn't look quite as clear and crisp as
Yeah,
HD
it
mode.
doesn't look clear, but
but it will speed up the processing of the app. So like Bigo will run your battery down hella quick, overheat your phone if you're outside. It's just a lot to operate Bigo. So if
Okay.
you turn the HD off and go to fluent quality, which you're in right now, it should fix the lag if you're lagging. So if you're ever in a bad place with no Wi-Fi or something like that, you can kind of just like fix it like this.
Okay.
Okay. So then if you want to go back to HD, press the three bars and fluent.
Okay. That's one
And then,
thing that child taught me. So I guess that's something you taught that person. But they taught me
oh yeah.
that.
Yeah. So then under the three bars as well, there's a mirror button that only should come in handy if you're trying to get people to read something like some. My shirts say take it easy, but it's backwards, it's mirrored.
Okay.
So automatically it's gonna be reversed for everybody in the crowd. So if you're like trying to show us a text or something like this, everybody gonna be like, mirror your screen, because we can't read that shit. If you use the rear facing camera, you don't have to mirror. But if you're trying to show something on the front, you should mirror. But just keep in mind, if you mirror for our convenience so we can read something, now every time you say hit the blue plus, you're going to be pointing the wrong way. So you're going to look like a dummy. So you might as
Right.
well
Okay.
mirror it back so that you can always like stay on point. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments, because I feel like y'all talking
I said
shit.
I see Red Bones going back and forth with somebody, but I don't know what the situation is.
Are y'all talking about me, Redbone? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, Redbone telling somebody. I think Redbone said something telling them to stop because you training me, but they told her you being rude or something. Yeah, I think they trying to tell Redbone that you being rude because she trying to tell them to chill out.
See, and that's the thing. Y'all come to my room and be rude as fuck and demanding as fuck, and then you expect me to be sweet back to you. And people say I'm such a rude person, but I be rude to people who rude to me. Like who the fuck do you think you are coming in and demanding shit? Get the fuck on somewhere.
Me and
Like
her,
if
me
and
and
I
Yetta.
tell them
Go ahead, Yetta.
I tell them, if you're soft, I'm not for you. That's okay. You don't have to come in my room. I don't need everybody to follow me. I got enough motherfucking followers. I don't need all y'all to like me. I'm not for everybody. So if you're a pussy ass bitch, get the fucking step and swipe up, swipe down, get the fuck out.
Then everybody, you see, everybody had a different opinions because, like someone said, listening to you is encouraging them to become a host. So it's just like everybody gonna have a different opinion. Um,
Right. Some people like, I feel like you're the most honest person on here. And some
right.
people are like, oh, she's too rude. I'm like, okay, if you can't take honesty, you don't like blunt people, then I'm not for you. Get your bitch ass on. But
Oh,
anyways,
Redbone said she had already kicked the person out that was talking about you. She already had kicked.
thank you. Bring some more
Somebody
in.
said me and Yetta discussed that this morning. Neither one of us know. They said when would I get the host badge? We don't know. It's just gonna happen. We don't know.
Newsflash about that too. Let me do a little PSA. Host badges were introduced a long time ago because Bigo decided one day that they were going to make a new rule where hosts couldn't get a certain amount of gifts from other hosts. Like it was like 60% of our quota had to come from hosts or could come from hosts, and then the rest of the quota had to come from people who were not broadcasters. So they had that dumbass rule. A lot of people left Bigo after that because they were doing business with other hosts and they didn't want to have to try to figure out who's a host, who's not a host, how we supposed to know who to send gifts to and who to say, don't give me, don't give me. My host percentage is too high. So that's when they made the host badges so we could recognize when somebody was a host and when somebody wasn't a host, and whether or not we should send them gifts or ask them, hey, how's your percentage this month? Can I give you a dragon right now, or is that gonna fuck you up and not get you paid? So that's why they introduced the host badges. After 2 months of that dumb shit, they got rid of that rule. That rule is no longer in effect. I wish they would have just took the host badges away with that, because before that we never had an identifier to know who's a host and who's not, because it doesn't fucking matter. But now, since there's such a thing as host badge, people run around saying you ain't no host, you ain't got no host badge. Nobody who works for Bigo gives a fuck about the host badges, so it takes forever for them to actually issue them to your item bag. So that's where you find your badges or whatever, like little things you want to wear on your name. So like I have like a couple medals or something. Like, oh no, I'm just, the only thing I'm wearing right now is my verified check mark,
All right.
which
Yeah.
they're also working on the verified check mark process too. So whenever they reform whatever it is, I'm gonna try to apply one for you, because
Okay.
I know you got a lot of followers and stuff across social media, so you should have a green check mark too. But right now it's just we can't even apply for green check marks for anybody. But there is a content creator program that you should definitely sign up for since you have so many ideas for shows. It
Okay.
is the flag, yes. It's an American and Canadian flag put together. That's the host badge. But you can choose to wear your badge or you can choose not to wear it. It doesn't matter as long as you have live data, which is something only hosts can see. That's when we can track how many hours we've got for the month, how many beans and how many fans and everything. That live data is what makes you a host, not a public host
Yeah, as I
badge.
say,
So
I think it was there when you told me to check. I think I saw it. I wasn't
the
sure.
live data, okay, yeah, it only takes like 2 to 3 days for the live data to show up. So yeah, you can always check that every day and see
Yeah, I
where
said
you're at for the month,
I went over with you
and
for
and
that.
that's what you can determine your daily goal. So if you're trying to go for 1 million beans this month, then you can see, okay, it's 30 days in September, 1 million divided by 30. Let's see, that's like 2 boxes a day or something like that. 1 million divided by 30 days. You need 33,333 beans on average every day to hit 1 million beans. So
Okay.
you can say, okay, today my goal is 2 boxes. 2 boxes will be 30,000 beans.
Okay.
Because remember, you always add that first 10K from the 5 stars. So when you get to 2 boxes, even though you would think 20,000, 2 boxes is 30,000.
Okay.
So yeah, you would that's how you can determine like, okay, I got 5 days left. I'm this far away from my goal. Let's divide that goal by the 5 days that are left, and we'll see how many beans I need every day to be able to reach that.
Somebody in the
Mm.
comments, you guys said you want to become a host, but you don't want to create a new page. Trust me, losing my 15K followers was hard, but I think you have no choice. You have no choice from my understanding. Or does that change because of how they're doing the auditions now? Does that change?
No, you still have to be new to the app. Like
Okay.
your page can't be more than 15 days old or over level 15. So yeah, just chalk it up as a loss, y'all. If you have to create a new page, it's not the end of the world, especially if you know you can start making money. Especially if you know you got friends already, so you can go to your old page and follow everybody who your old page was following, and then go to their room when they're live and say, "Follow this new page, my host page." You know, so like you can slowly get your following back up, and then also like remember, y'all, nothing happens overnight. Like unless you're already known on social media, like I got 90K my first month. Some people
Right.
don't hit
That's why
50
I say
at
yeah.
all.
Some people get high real quick.
Yeah,
Like
90K
Yetta
is
would tell
not
you, we
that
didn't
high
even go with the other. Yetta would
for
tell
you.
you we had to still get a new page because I created a new page, but within 2 days, 2 or 3 days, y'all had damn put the damn level up too
Leveled it
high,
out.
and then we had to get another page again.
Yeah, so the best bet is to stay off of your page until you become a host, basically. Like just
Yeah, and that's what we
do
end
it.
up doing. We're gonna use this page until we.
But there are other factors too. So just make sure y'all DM me before you go to creating anything new because I just want to make sure you're going to go about it in the right manner. So y'all just talk about it off the app on WhatsApp. That's what I always prefer. So send me your WhatsApp number, which will be your regular phone number once you download WhatsApp.
Right.
Um, and there are other things we're not really supposed to discuss on here, like how much money we make. So like if you the pay chart is supposed to be something private. Like I don't know if you noticed, but my pay chart has brown talent all across it, like
Mhm.
a watermark. So if I were to go post that on my website or something and Bigo was told about it, then they would be like, oh, this is Brown Talent Agency giving away our, this is private information and then I might get in trouble for that. So
Okay.
like we're not supposed to be on here talking about how much exactly we make or anything like that. Um, Another thing is we're not supposed to talk about any across the street apps. So like
Right.
Miko or whatever them other ones, we ain't supposed to really say those, especially not over and over because then they'll think, oh, she's trying to recruit. So
Right.
like what's watching you is it's artificial intelligence. It's a computer. So if you do something that flags the system, like repeating another app's name over and over, or showing a gun or something like that, then the computer is going to see that and clip you. So every time people get banned, sometimes they think, oh my God, people are hating on me. Everybody's reporting my live. That's not usually the case. Usually, if you
Okay.
get banned, it's because you did something that the computer saw, and then a real person reviewed your live, and then they decided, yes, she deserves to get clipped for 10 minutes or an hour or 72 hours. So if you ever get banned, just come to me. I know people who have VIP points. You can pay VIP points to get unbanned. In most situations, certain ones you can't ever get unbanned. Like I think the gun thing is you can't recover the account or showing something like really bad, like crack or something like that. I might be
Okay.
able to not be able to help you out.
So let
But
me ask you a question. Okay, with
yeah,
the gun thing per se, this morning a gun was shown, but they wasn't kicked or anything. So does the computer just choose who they want to do it?
were they in your box?
He was on his live.
and
Crazy.
he didn't get banned. That's insane. Like normally they be quick with the gun ban, so I'm surprised about that.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's what I was like. See, yeah, see, even she was on his live, like nothing happened, and it was clear as day.
wow. Well, I don't know how to explain how he got away with it, but yeah, normally that would not fly at all. More of the rules is like no smoking on camera, so everybody leans out, and you can exhale, but you cannot inhale on cam. You're not supposed to show any alcohol labels, so don't be waving your bottle of Douce, talking about some turn up, put it in a glass.
Right.
um, and then also like casinos and stuff, gambling, you can't do that. So a lot of people will come to Vegas and go live in a casino. As soon as you show a slot machine, you're gonna get clipped. So no dice or even card games. I wouldn't play Monopoly on here. I've heard people getting banned for playing Monopoly because they
Wow.
rolling dice and it's fake money and all of that involved. So yeah,
Okay.
don't be doing anything gamblicious or whatever. Yeah.
Well, the good thing is I don't even play board games. I don't go to casinos. I don't drink, and I don't smoke.
Well, perfect. And just be aware of the people around you then if you ever go live with company. Because sometimes, like, if bitches is dressed like a slut behind you, you're going to get banned because her titties is hanging out. So, like, you know they hate titties on here. You already know.
Right.
You can't touch your chest at all either. Don't ever reach inside your shirt to fix your bra strap or anything
Okay.
like chest involved. When in doubt, lean the fuck out. Do your scratching, your adjusting, or whatever over here, and then come back on screen.
Okay.
Um, Another thing that gets you banned is like focusing on a certain area of the body. So like if you stood up, turned around and lifted your shirt so we could see your lower back tattoo or something,
Okay.
that's going to get you clipped. You can't not have your head visible. You can't just put ass in the camera. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You can't be shirtless as a dude. If you are in the water, then guys can be shirtless, but the water needs to be visible for the AI to actually recognize that there's water
Recognize
inside.
that.
Yeah, so don't forget, that the beach is behind you this way, and then you turn around and now all we see is sand. You might get clipped wearing a bikini. But otherwise, you can be in a swimsuit in the water. Um, I know a lot of people get away with stuff on here. Most of those people who get away with doing shit that I'm telling you is going to get you banned be in different countries. So you can't really base what you do off what they do because they have different rules.
Right. Because
If we
I didn't
did,
realize every time you are in your bathing suit, you're always in your pool. So I had figured that's why you're.
yeah, you got to be in the
Because
water.
my
Water
sister
got
was talking about that yesterday. I was like, well, I said, yeah, but Yetta live and she be, and my sister's like, well, maybe it's because she in the pool. I was like, you know what? Maybe because she in the pool.
it's
So we
the
were
same.
trying to figure that out yesterday because we was
So
trying,
sometimes
but
I'll
I'm
get out of the
fair.
water and I hula hoop for them and shit in my bikini, but I make sure that the camera is on the other side of the pool, so the pool's still in the screen and they can see me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay. So that makes sense. Long as it's water there, the camera will recognize that water is there. Gotcha.
right, exactly.
Okay.
So with dudes and even babies, they cannot be shirtless unless y'all are in the water. So like if you have an infant and all they got on is a diaper, you're gonna get clipped for the nipples. Like if they see nipples, you're gonna get clipped.
Okay.
Kids can be around as long as you're in the screen too. So any minor has to be accompanied by an adult. You can't just let a toddler wander in front of your ring light and you're gonna get a permanent ban for that. So everybody 18 and up on Bigo, y'all. And the reason why they're so strict on us in America is because we're on the free app store. So like, OnlyFans, Pornhub, they don't got no apps on the fucking Google Play
Right.
Store. So if we continue to get like super raunchy, then they're gonna snatch our app off the free app stores, and that would kill us. So like we can't.
Right.
That's why we go super fucking strict on the content that's produced in America. Some people I've noticed get away with shit, like Barbie, for instance. Her titties be hanging out all the time. She never gets in trouble. Let me show half an inch of a fucking boob crack, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna shadow ban.
Right.
Shadow ban means that you're off the heat list. So if you click up there and you see there's two hyphens instead of a number on the heat, that means that you're shadow banned and nobody is seeing you on the popular page. So
Okay.
yeah, you gotta be if people are reporting and continuously reporting, sometimes they'll shadow ban your live because they figure something must be wrong. But then they'll take it off after like 20 minutes or an hour, depending on what's going on in your room. Something that gets you shadow banned too, like if you have two people up here in the boxes and they just yelling, bitch, fuck you guys, all this yelling and just anger and cussing, then they'll shadow ban you after a while of that. So try to regulate your guests and make sure you mute them or drop them if it's just
Yeah.
getting too out of control.
Somebody was trying to do that to me this morning. And I said, "Baby, you is not about to come over here, that Miss Kenai. You're not about to come over here with that crap."
Yes, this is your live. So you're the host. You run the live the way you think you see fit, and it's
Yeah, he
your
trying to do a PK with me this morning. I'm like, no,
regulating
because you're gonna
people.
be going crazy in this box. I'm not about to do this with you. But he
Right.
trying
Yeah,
to
you can
PK me
drop
this
them.
morning, and I ain't had time.
Like Sassy said, drop them and say, I'm correcting this action. Like if somebody comes on here and says something that they shouldn't say, like they drop in somebody's phone number or something, because we're not supposed to expose personal information like numbers, addresses, even personal text messages can get you banned because that's privacy. So you're not really supposed to be airing out
Oh,
people's like health records and stuff like that. That's against the rules on Bigo.
oh.
Yeah. Careful with that. Tell them to go to your Instagram and read my story, y'all. All the tea is
I
over
know
there.
that now.
Join
Yeah,
join the
y'all know I'm
Discord,
good
y'all.
for
It's
that. But now that we know
direct their
that,
ass over there.
you
If
hear
they
that
want to see
sassy
Tia or
banana?
whatever, talk about that shit on Instagram.
You hear that sassy banana? Cause you the one that be giving me all these people's stuff. You see?
You can go live about it, but don't give us the tea on Bigo because it's a violation.
Okay.
And people be hating. They be sending their little minions over here to screen record and try to catch you up. So like, be careful what you do on your lives. What else? Oh, somebody was like, "What's whitelisted?" So to me, that's a myth because being whitelisted, as far as SVIP points go, y'all can see on the main page of Bigo the banner that scrolls across on the popular page. There's one that says SVIP. So when you click on it and see all the things you can do with your SVIP points, you can buy a T-shirt, you can unban people, you can whitelist somebody, and that means you're taking them from a different region and then they can be moved to America. So like if you start your family and you want somebody who's in Ireland to be able to join, you're going to have them whitelisted into America so they can see the list of American families and actually click on yours to join yours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because they're only going to see families in their region on their family list. So that's what whitelisting means. Whatever y'all think about whitelisting, where people are unbannable, like Barbie might be whitelisted, everybody keeps saying, because she don't ever get banned for her titties hanging out and she be twerking and doing all the extra shit. I don't know how that works for her because I have asked my account manager, is there such a thing, band protection or something? Because I'll buy it for me. And they don't know what I'm talking about. They say that doesn't exist. So I don't know. It might be some, crooked cops basically
Look at me.
looking for
At
people
that point, I would need
who
it too, so I
do
can dress
shit.
how I like dressing.
I will get it for Pumpkin because she be getting banned all the time too. She's in my agency, and we're sick of this shit. But I don't have a solution. If y'all find out, let a bitch know. Shit, who to hook up? Fuck, I'll do it. But okay. So under the three bars, I feel like there's some more shit I need to tell you. Okay, yeah, recorder. So three bars and recorder. When you click that, you can take a screenshot.
If I click
So
on what now?
three bars and then the recorder button.
Okay.
So the button to the left takes a screenshot. The button in the middle takes a 60-second screen record, and the
Oh.
button to the right does a screen record too, but it's in pure mode, so it takes the comments away. So it kind of just like cleans up the way the room looks. So when you take these screen records with the recorder, you get the audio too. So if you screen record yourself with your phone screen recorder, you ain't gonna hear shit on the playback because the microphone was already being used by Bigo. But when you use the in-app recorder, you can actually hear things. So if people come in and they're like, "Hey girl, I got something for you. I've been waiting on you. I'm about to drop you a big gift," and you be like, "Oh shit, let me screen record. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on." And then you can capture that gift, post it on your Instagram story. You can make your own little commercials for Instagram where you're like, "Stop. Okay, I'm gonna screen record. You feeling yourself. You looking cute as people throwing gifts and stuff, and be like, 'Hey y'all, I'm Blaziana and I'm on Bigo. Bigo is lit. Y'all can come over here and make money. It's tea, it's drama, it's talent, it's everything you're looking for.' So y'all make sure to get on Bigo and follow me at BlazyDoll_. And then
Okay.
like stop it, save it, put it on Instagram. Everybody from Instagram is gonna be like, what the fuck is Bigo? Ari's always talking about Bigo. Let me download Bigo. I'm gonna come over here.
I
And then
get that
most
so
likely,
I get that so much right now. Like 30 of my fans don't even know what it is. They just download it because I posted it. It was like, okay, well, we'll be there watching.
exactly. So imagine if you screen record and let them see like what it's really like and when the gifts are flying and everything. People are gonna be like, oh, this shit looks fun. So they'll come over. Have a good day, Redbone.
Hey, have a good day, Red Bones, and have fun at the wedding.
Yes, have fun. Weddings be so boring, but the reception be lit.
Be lit.
I the whole wedding like graduation is fucking damn. I ain't trying to be here. But yeah, Bigo is definitely a big thing, and I can already tell like you're a natural at hosting for sure. So I think that this is gonna be easy bag for you. Oh yeah, driving while live. Definitely don't drive on live. There's a button in the three bars called Magic where you can put up a fake background. You already know about that too because I've seen you do it before.
Yeah, I
So
think that those parts I had to learn when I was controlling their live, especially about the driving part because I got banned one day on his because I was driving and I didn't know about.
yeah, that's not allowed. So whenever if you have to drive and be on live, then make sure you put your Magic background on so that the system can't recognize that you're in a vehicle. Um, I don't really recommend driving on live anyway because the best way to get your gifts is to be paying attention to the comments. So like
Right.
if you're driving,
And pay
you can't
attention.
really see. Yeah.
Thank you, H
So
shit.
everybody make sure y'all follow the host. Yes, hit the blue plus sign at the top of the screen right next to
Oh, yeah.
Blasiana. Yeah. So it's gonna be right to the right of your name. So you were pointing right at your profile picture. Point to the like the
So like right here is it right here? Because on my
uh,
side it's like right here.
move a little. Are you on a tablet?
Yeah, I'm on an iPad.
That's why. So your screen is a little bigger than what we see on a regular phone.
Okay,
So
so it's
move a
like
little
right
bit
here.
closer. Yeah, like that's closer, almost there. A little bit more closer to your face. Yep, right there. That's
Right here.
exactly where it's at for us.
So
hmm
today we'll see it right here, but I won't be live on my iPad no more. But Greedy was gonna call me, so I was like, let me be on my iPad because he be interrupting the hell out of my live.
Well, that's what's up. Yeah, I can't wait to see what he has to say.
Girl.
It's gonna be a whole key.
It is.
Um, All right, so we're basically almost done. If you do have guests up here and you want to mute somebody, about the screenshots too. So like when people send you cute shit and you take a
Uh-huh.
screenshot, you can post it to your bar while you're on your live. So your bar, hey dog man, your bar is your wall, your page, your profile. So when you post to the bar, there's going to be people who see you when you're not even on live because you've been posting. So like in your sleep, you'll get followers because you've been putting stuff on the bar. So you
Okay.
should take screenshots of your gifts. You could post all your shit that you already got on deck, old pictures and stuff. As long as you're not holding up a middle finger, there's
Okay.
no drugs or alcohol invisible. Your cleavage is covered. Then you can post it to your bar here on Bigo and get fans and attention that way. Because like there's literally people right now on Bigo scrolling through just bar posts and double tapping just like Instagram. So you just basically get more exposure.
So when you post to the bar, people don't have to actually be your fan or following you for that.
They'll see it. If they go look in the
They'll still
bar
go.
post,
Okay.
then they'll see yours come up and you never know what's going to go viral. I had this picture one time I took in a bikini in the water and I was like, got that wop. And it was supposed to be funny, like wet ass pussy. I'm in the water, like duh. But that shit went viral as
It
fuck
went
in like
viral
40.
for something else. Thank you, Queen Trina.
People was coming in my room all month long talking about something, what that WAP do? What's up with the WAP? And I'm like, damn, this motherfucking photo. And I got like 10,000 fans that month just from that post. So
Okay.
yeah, you should definitely
Okay, I'm gonna start
post that.
posting on that more. I didn't know. I know when you sent me the paperwork and stuff, I was reading it, and I was like, exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Jessica Greedy been calling me all morning, but I told him to call. Jessica, I'll tell him to call you again. Calling me all morning, but I told him to call me. I'm confused. I'll tell him to call you back. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely want to post to the bar, and then also it makes your gifters feel special when you're like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna take a screenshot," and then you post it. And sometimes you could be too slow and you miss the screenshot, like you didn't get it in time, and then you could be like, "Hey, send me one more. Can you send me one more? I'm ready now. I can take this picture. I missed it." And then they'll send you another gift so you can get your screenshot. And I mean, obviously, when you take a screenshot, that means like you want to glorify this moment and remember it forever. So it's just like it's a little more special when you were like, "Oh, screenshot," and then post.
Right.
Um, you know how when you leave the screen, like if you get a phone call or something, your shit freezes like this with the lines.
Right.
So always like if you're like, hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. Like pose.
Oh, that
Then
is cute. I didn't think that is cute. That was cute.
then when people come in your room, they be like, oh, she'll be right back. Like they know your phone's not dying.
That is so
Like
cute.
clearly you're coming right back, and then they can't catch you looking crazy in the middle of your sentence or whatever. So
Right.
yeah, you can always pose like that. Under the three bars, I feel like I talked about all the important ones down there. Oh, flip, you can use your rear facing camera with the flip button.
Uh-huh.
And when you are on that flip mode, you can zoom in on shit. So like I'm always showing people my view out here, and like I wanted to zoom in on my solo live, I could and show them the mountains in the distance. Yeah, so you can zoom in on when you're using the rear facing camera. Yeah, Queen, she's in my agency, not my family. There's a difference between an agency and a family, y'all. Okay. So almost done. I thought, okay, the two little dudes down there, that's the button that you use to let people up in your queue or whatever, if they're in the queue or they want to become a guest. If you press on that and then click on guest live at the top, you can see a microphone by my name, so you can mute my box if you want it.
Oh shit, I never knew that.
So that's cool when there's two people up here and they talking over each other and you're like, whoa, 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 one at a time. Hold on. I'm about to mute your box. So you can talk and then you can mute that person and let the other person talk. Or if they just got a lot of background noise or something, you can always mute the box. And I can mute myself the same way too.
When they say recommend, like are those people that are more active or it's just
the people who are recommended is just like whose room is hot, basically. You've been remaining at the top of the heat list for so long. Your live is on recommendation right now. So like when people are scrolling through, like you know how on the main page of Bigo, if you click the bell at the top, you'll see everybody who you follow. You're gonna appear on that list even though they don't follow you. So like because you're recommended.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're on the hourly ranking recommendation. So that's good to be on that list. You'll always be on that list.
Okay.
So sweet me, thank you.
Ari, do you feel like she's doing a good job showing you how things work and choose the right person? Definitely, I definitely think that she's doing a wonderful job because a lot of the things that I just learned, I did not know how to do it at all. So she's definitely doing a wonderful job. And me and my sister was talking through text messages, and we were just saying that we definitely chose the right agency, despite a million and people. Oh, if you go to her agency, we're not going to give you. Oh well, bitch, don't give you.
And that's just so weird to me. It's like, damn, am I really that bad? Y'all shit. What the fuck? I feel like whatever people hate me for is me doing what I want with my pussy. It's like, what do I do with my pussy that affects you? Like y'all are not fucking the people who I fuck, so why do you give a fuck?
And people in the comments said they're also learning just by you talking, so they appreciate this. And like I said, she normally do not do it with all y'all watching. She normally do it with me and Box, but
right. But I do trainings for free every Sunday. Y'all check my profile pictures. Me and Rose have teamed up and we do a Bigo one-on-one every Sunday at 4 PST, so 7 Eastern on Sundays. Y'all can come through and ask whatever y'all need.
Yes, I'm in Yetta's agency.
Yeah, so join an agency where somebody's going to teach you some shit. Like a
So
lot
y'all see how she get down. So join her agency. Y'all see how she get down.
Yeah, I want y'all to make money because listen, the way Bigo works, like the agencies, we don't take a portion of your pay, but we do get a little pat on the back, a little extra sprinkle for every host that reaches a quota. So of course, everybody in my agency, I want y'all to reach a quota. I want y'all to fucking do good. So like, if I'm not gonna show you how to do well, then how do I expect you not to be just a fucking flop? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't make money, I'm not gonna get no bonus. So like clearly, I don't see why some of these agents don't give a fuck about their hosts. Like that doesn't make no sense. Like,
now,
y'all trying to make money or not?
There's two things I saw people do. I do know about resetting the live when you just swipe up, but I've seen people go into resting mode. How in the hell is that?
Done on a panel. So when you're on a panel and you go into resting mode, all the gifts that you receive on resting mode are not going to count towards your quota. So I would never recommend using.
Never mind.
Don't ever use resting mode. I don't know why they introduced that. It was like they just be trying to trick us into ways where they didn't got to pay us our money. So like,
okay, well, thanks for letting me know. No, I don't even need to know how to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean neither. I've never done it before, but I'm not a big
look. They talking wow. Okay, look, they probably didn't even know.
Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, you have to get your panel level up to 31 to be able to use resting mode. Thank you, Smiley, for that. So I didn't even know that. And there's a lot of shit I don't know, by the way. I don't know everything and nobody ever will because Bigo's constantly changing and updating and changing the shit all the time. So like, I mean, y'all could teach me some things. But yeah, the resting mode is so that you can get off your live and go to other people's lives. So like you'll still be live technically, but you can go pop up in somebody's room, hop up on a panel and everything. So resting mode is cool only if you need to like, oh, so-and-so got a PK, y'all. I'm gonna go drop on so-and-so and then I'll come right back. You know what I mean? And then I call that ghost gifting as well. I do that sometimes where like I'll be live and I don't want to end my live because I got a lot of views and shit is popping, but I'll swipe out real quick hurry up, close the app out, go to the person's live I need to drop on them, and then hurry up and go back live again, and everybody will still be there waiting for me.
Okay.
So it's like the same thing as when you switch from a solo to a multi. It's like a little hack where you can just fly in somebody's room real fast. As long as you come back within, I think, 2 minutes, then you can still keep your live going.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and it does reset who's been kicked out. So like if you kick somebody, your admin kicks somebody out by mistake, then you can hold on. Somebody is at my door, which is weird. They're probably trying to sell me something. Oh, it's Amazon.
I said she got an Amazon.
I ordered some adult toys. I'm so excited.
Oh, those are.
Amazon got everything, let me tell you.
Let me see. She got the toys, y'all.
Your girl got a girlfriend. I don't know.
Period.
How do you stay in a 5-bedroom dolo? Shit, I got used to it. I don't be lonely at all. Like I don't mind having all this space to myself at all, y'all. But yeah, basically done. So for you, you have that button in the bottom right hand corner, the yellow button with the treasure box.
Oh, uh-huh.
We don't have that button. We don't see that at all. So for us, our gift box is in that spot. So it's important that you teach people how to give you gifts. And you'll point at that yellow button and say, hey, y'all hit the purple circle with the gift box in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Then you can press recharge, buy some diamonds, and then you send me gifts, and that's how I get beans. People do not understand this currency shit on here. So it's like you got to dumb it down. People be like, damn, everybody asking for beans, and they looking around and they can't find the beans nowhere. That's because you're looking for diamonds. You need to have diamonds.
Right.
So you send diamonds, you receive beans. Dumb it down for everybody who's new. And you never know who has a bag down there. So don't be mean to new people.
And a lot of people who definitely, I know for sure got a bag, they said that when they're trying to recharge through the app, it's not, for some reason, it's not letting them.
Yes, because it's a foreign app. So your bank is going to flag that shit as fraud. So they need to just
because it won't let me recharge unless I go to the actual site. Then I can recharge, but for some reason I can't recharge.
So when I go to the actual site, I don't see no recharge button, period, anymore. They used to have it at the top. So I don't know how some people see it and some people don't.
Yeah, I still see it. When I go to I see it.
Well, hey, my family founder Zone, he's an authorized reseller of diamonds. So y'all can always hit up Zone. Some people have like a reseller on their profile, and they have to jump through a lot of hoops, do background checks, and Bigo really put you through the ringer to be an authorized diamond reseller. But Zone, for instance, y'all, Icy Bags founder, that gift I threw you yesterday with the black dude in the crowd.
Okay, with the black dude. Okay.
That's my founder, yes. So
how in the hell did he get himself
Bigo did that shit without even telling him they were going to do that shit. But he's been on this app for a long time. He's a very influential figure here on Bigo. So they gave him that after he did really well in one of our competitions that we have. Like every now and then, like the gala competition.
So he probably was so happy when he saw that.
And that's the first black gift we've never had. You notice that everybody is white as fuck on all these
That's
gifts.
why I was shocked when it popped up. I was like, wait, and it's the black man.
Yeah, so yeah, Zone is cool as fuck. I've met him and his wife and plenty of other Icy Bags members multiple times. So like that's my family. I've been back to that family 4 times, y'all. I left and came back, left and came back. At this point, I might as well get a red backpack tattoo or some shit because that's where I'm gonna be. But yeah, you can always hit up Zone if you want to purchase some diamonds, or I think there's a handful of other people who are authorized resellers, like my twin, Honey Love. Y'all know the Canadian girl who looks like me. She be on here. We call each other twin. She sells diamonds as well. But yeah, you guys can just educate the people. A lot of hosts on here are super fucking rude. When people come in and they say, I'm new on this app and I'm confused, I don't know what to do. They be like, well, you'll figure it out, man. We all had to figure it out. Because they bitter as hell that nobody taught them a goddamn thing, and they had to just like be on the app for 4 months before they realized, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So they don't want to teach anybody, but don't be like that. Be really sweet, because just because they knew don't mean they ain't got a whole bunch of money in their checking account. They might be able to get you. If you're like, oh, you want to change your name from my ID number, let me teach you how to do that. I'll walk you through it right now. Minimize your screen. So like if you click on the 3 bars, there's a minimize button, so you can walk them through it. Press the little button at the bottom right, so it'll take you to your list where you can see your messages. Click your profile picture at the top.
You said
a little edit symbol.
Which one you said you have to click?
The three bars and then minimize. So like right now, I can see the main page of Bigo. I can go to my profile. I can see like my messages. I can see everything while I'm still in your box right now. So you already know how to change your Bigo ID and stuff.
Yeah,
So you could just like,
for some reason I don't have minimized.
because you're the host, I'm pretty sure you can't
Oh,
you
because
can't
I'm the
do it,
host. Okay, okay, okay.
but we all can. So like anybody down here in the comments or anybody leaving me in the box, we can minimize your live and it'll still be small on our screen, but we can like go look at other things on our phones as well.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so yeah, like if you're that one person who actually helps them figure something out, then they gonna be like, damn, you know what? You're gonna be my first recharge, or you know what? I'm not giving nobody else nothing on this bitch, just you. I'm only here for you, and there'll be a lot of people like that who are super dedicated.
Okay.
Hey, Simply, yeah, you're welcome, Smiley. Y'all learned something. Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, she can do it on a panel. When you're the host on the panel, you can minimize that and go look
Okay.
at Bigo and other things too. Um, So yeah, always educate them to hit the gift box. You know, whenever you feel like you ain't got shit else to say and you're like in a lull where you just bored, you start at the top and be like, well, hey y'all, follow me, hit the blue plus sign right
Let's
there.
stop
If you guys want to tap your screen, see this right here? That's the heat. Tap on the heat. Y'all can see where I'm at on the heat list. Let's get that number up higher. Y'all tap the screen. Let me see some red hearts, yellow hearts. Like everybody gets their own color. So like I'm tapping right now. I'm purple. So you be
Okay.
like, I see all the purple hearts. That's my agent though. Of course she's tapping. Can I see yellow? Can I see orange? I want red hearts. I want the blue ones too. Like
Okay.
y'all, come on, let me see all the colors. And people will be like, oh, I wonder what my color is, you know? And then get to tapping and then go down and tell them how to share, you know? Click on the three bars down there. Y'all share my live. I get points on the heat list when y'all share for me, you know?
I just want to
Educate.
say it's so funny because the other day just kept us at the heat on number one. Is this entire time? So y'all keep on tapping the screen. Go ahead. They haven't kept
And
us at
also,
this entire time.
if you stay number one for like an hour, you get beans and shit for that. Like you get
Yeah, I say because
rewards
we're at
for
number one
being
for a minute now.
at the tops. Yeah, so you want to try to stay up on your heat. It's going to get you more exposure, more fans, and everything else. So, y'all continue to help out in the free ways as well as the monetary ways, like sending gifts. Gifts are definitely best for heat, y'all. But you can't help out if you ain't got no money on here. You can still stay and help the broadcaster by tapping and
Oh, the
sharing
funny
and
part,
commenting.
we actually have been on the number one spot for an hour. Somebody
That's
was
mm,
like, "This the time it is," and now it's actually 4:43, so it's been a whole hour.
a host can make up to $30,000 in a month, Mr. Swallow, but that's not very realistic. But you can make a lot of money on Bigo, basically. Um, okay, so you know, if you click on the yellow button, there's going to be a match, like the yellow button in the bottom right hand corner. You'll
Uh,
see that match game. You know, that one where you can like Russian roulette, just get matched with some random or whatever. That's a fun game to play if you're just bored and you don't know what else to fucking talk about. You're like, let's just match with some people. And you can just say, hey, you know, where
okay,
you from? Are you a host? Okay, well, make sure to follow me. You never know who you're going to match with. It could be Pastor P. It could be Gazoo. So you never know. You can just like play that sometimes. But the
okay,
best way to get loyal followers is to just be solo. To try not to have guests up in your box all the time where you're ignoring the crowd and you're just talking to me. We might as well get off live and go on FaceTime. So unless both of us are reading and we're both interacting with the crowd, try to limit how much time you let a guest just sit up in your box, you know, because
okay.
that shit is boring for everybody else. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to
Yeah,
your
it's
people
so
down.
funny. It's funny you said that because like even last night, like I kinda let I kind of let the comments kind of like be like, should I bring this person up? They were like, yeah, no. Like earlier, I was like, okay, do y'all want me to PK with him? But like it was like 20 yes and then like 50 no's. I'm like, okay, I'm not PKing.
They like you real big on the screen by your damn self. That's the
Yeah.
best way to get ears. Is just be this is the Ari show and fuck everybody else, y'all. You're here for me. I'm here for you.
How does the Dinos work?
The dinos. Okay, so
Dino.
eventually you'll get a dino. It doesn't mean shit. He never dies anyway. People are like, feed my
Right.
dino. They can feed your dino by like just like sitting in here for 40 minutes or something. They'll collect donuts and then they can feed the dino a certain amount of grams of donuts.
What the
It's
hell
like
is
a
Dino?
gigapet.
What the hell is
Remember Tamagotchis and gigapets?
Yeah.
That's what he is basically. You're supposed to feed my pet.
Oh wow.
But you remember when we had Gigapets, they
Thank
used
you,
to
guys.
actually starve to death. He don't
Right, they
starve to death.
are.
It would be way more fun if he actually was gonna die. And, he got like skinny or
So the
something. The
thing
nigga
is,
never
he's not
die.
gonna die on here.
He
Got you.
never gonna die. You'll see in the comments that you fed your own dino and you didn't even do shit too. Like Bigo make you feed him. So like yeah, he's worthless. He ain't
So I
shit. But
said, never die.
I named
Yeah.
my dino. His name is Dylan after Luke Perry, R.I.P. 90210. I love Luke Perry. So his name is Dylan the Dino, and fuck that nigga. He always be on hungry ass.
So do it
No,
pop
he
up
don't.
on the screen or something?
Yeah, he'll be on the screen. I think if you click on your chat
Thank
icon, the
you,
bottom left,
man.
you might be able to find him down there. I don't know where exactly he's at, but you'll see him eventually. He'll be over there in the corner. And people can give you gifts where he'll like have an outfit change and you can put a different outfit on him or like a different background. It's just I guess it's fun. But when people feed your dino, it does increase the heat. Same thing with the loyalty tickets and stuff. So I sent you some loyalty tickets earlier.
I saw.
That helps the fan badge, the exclusive gifts, even though they're not worth beans, they
Okay.
do help my fan badge increase for you, and they increase the heat in the room. So like if I give you these roses, so you see there's no parentheses that show that it's worth anything.
Okay.
So when you get a bean, it'll say parentheses with a one or whatever. But those don't get you any closer to your quota. And when people start spamming your live with like loyalty tickets, just like boom, 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 one by one, and all you see is all these dumbass loyalty tickets, you can kindly ask them to send them in combos so they can do their loyalty tickets times 10
Oh,
or
okay.
times 99 to where you can still read your comments, but don't be rude about it. But you can just be like, thank you for the exclusives, y'all, but can you please send them in combos, because
Got-
I would like to be able to interact with everybody and not just let these loyalty tickets just take over
Thank
the whole
you.
comment. Hey Rewa.
Hey, Rewa.
Okay,
I think I saw you in the chat. Hey, Rewa. Thank you.
she just submitted her video too, so we got to see if she gonna pass, but I'm pretty sure she will.
Okay.
um Yes. Okay. Send all my food stamps. Yeah. That's what basically is like your food stamps. You could do send all or whatever. You can send them all at the same time.
Okay.
Um. So let's go over to a multi
Let's
real
go to
quick so I
that.
can kind of just run through those. Unless you want to get off or something. I know we've been talking for a long minute.
No, we doing training and they said it's helping them too, so why not continue?
Okay.
You know what? On the iPad, it must be completely different because it did not just let me do it.
You can't close out of the whole app.
Can we lock them real quick? Okay.
Okay, so let me teach you real quick. The first thing I do when I start a panel is lock all the boxes. So I saw you just did it individually, but
Yeah,
if
I
you
had that.
click on the
I don't know how to do it the other way.
so click on the viewers right here,
Okay.
and then you see a settings tool at the top, and then
Okay.
invitation mode.
Invitation mode.
So that will automatically lock every box, and only people can come up is when they're joining the queue, or if you invite them by clicking on their name and then
Okay.
invite.
Got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, also, if you want to like mute everybody, you can click up there on the viewers, and you'll see the guests. Oh shit! This thing keep on falling off. So you see when you see the guests, like I should be the only one on the list, but you can mute all the whole panel. You see that?
Uh huh.
And then like if you were in a six box mode, so you can be able to change modes from that same screen, I believe. So like if we were on four boxes and now you want to move to six, you can just press that too to change the panel mode
Okay.
from six to
Or
nine or
six.
whatever.
No. Okay.
So go ahead and do six real quick. So now if you want me in the big box, like say you're doing a talent show, or I have the floor right now, so you want to put me in the big box,
Okay.
you can go to your guest list and you'll see like a little box with two arrows, so it'll swap me and you. So
Oh,
next
right
time,
here in the name.
yeah. So now I'm in the big box. That's how you can swap the boxes like that.
Okay.
What else? So see that the top, that little circle with the arrow in it, that's how people can share over here. So in the solo live, they share from the three bars, and in the multi live, they have to click on the circle with the arrow at the top right.
Okay.
So that's how you'll share your own live too.
Hold on one
Okay.
second. Okay.
And then there's the two arrows pointing towards each other. That's how you can minimize your screen. So go ahead and press that so you can see.
Oh, this what you were saying earlier. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you can go check whatever else is going on Bigo. Um, And I feel like you've done enough panels to know basically everything else. If people are singing up here, you can go to singing mode, press the three bars down at the bottom, and then there's like singing mode. You can press that, or it'll say chat mode, I think. So the
I
singing
say
mode can make you sound a little bit more clear, I guess, with less feedback.
that's why
But
I said
whenever
just
somebody,
it changed your voice a little bit. It changed your voice a
yeah,
little bit.
but like if you do have like a talent show or something, make sure everybody mutes themselves. Like I can click on my box, I mean the microphone, mute my own box, or you can go and mute everybody yourself. But like if